Hey, what's going on guys, it's Tom here back today with another video, and today got some more Black Ops 2 news. And I've actually been getting hands on with Black Ops this weekend, playing Black Ops 2 multiplayer at the Eurogamer Expo, and it was great. I really enjoyed it, met a lot of YouTube commentators, it was really great meeting some people finally in real life, and meeting a lot of fans, it was great. So many people that are big fans of COD in one place. Was just a really good atmosphere. Everyone was loving the game, and yeah, I really think the game was good. And the first thing you actually notice as soon as you start playing the game is the sensitivity, because the whole kind of sensitivity system has actually changed in this year's game. And in previous years it's actually been, you could choose your sensitivity between the levels of 1 and 10, but in this year you can actually choose between 1 and 14, so it's very different and something that you actually notice straight away. And by default the sensitivity is set to 3, and that's the same as it was in previous years. So but 3 in this year's game is actually more like a 2 in any of the previous games, so it's really hard to actually find a sensitivity that suited you. Generally, as soon as the game started, I had to move my sensitivity. I actually moved it up. I was playing at 10 in the end, which is probably around 7 in the kind of normal 1 to 10 system, but I actually didn't find that perfect sensitivity, the one that was working for me really well, the one that translates into, like, I don't know, I'd say about a 5 in Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops. I generally play it on a 5 in those games, so I couldn't actually find that sensitivity. It's probably maybe going to be around like the 8 mark, but yeah, that's one thing that we're going to have to clock as soon as the game comes out, because sensitivity is a big part of the game. It's going to help your aiming and stuff like that. Probably doesn't help as well that I was actually playing on the Xbox 360, and I'm primarily a PS3 player, although I do actually own an Xbox, but yeah, that also didn't help the sensitivity. But again, I really like the game, and I actually asked you guys a few things on Twitter about what you wanted to know, and a lot of the questions were concerning like zombies and combat training, and unfortunately those weren't available for us to play. It was just multiplayer, so any zombies or combat training questions that I couldn't really answer based off of kind of what I played today. Also, another few questions were about Call of Duty Elite, and they didn't actually reveal any more exclusive information about Call of Duty Elite. But there are some questions in there which I can answer, and if you guys want to know any of the questions, make sure you tweet me any more questions, and I'll maybe do another video if I've got enough questions. So the first one that we've got here is, does it feel like the time to kill is long like in Black Ops or short like in Modern Warfare 3? And I'm very happy to tell you guys that it's more like Black Ops than it is in Modern Warfare 3, because personally I think there's some lag compensation involved in Modern Warfare 3 personally on my connection, but it feels like 1 or 2 bullets to actually be taken out, whereas in Black Ops it was more like 3 or 4, and that's actually what it's like in Black Ops 2. Takes about 3 or 4 bullets. There were a lot of times where I actually took some damage and then turned on a guy and killed him just because I kind of had that aim on him and he kind of missed me. But in Modern Warfare 3 that really didn't happen. It was literally, if someone saw you, you'd be dead. So really pleased about that. That was one of the things that to me made the game not very fun. Modern Warfare 3 wasn't my favourite Call of Duty by far. I think personally Black Ops was probably my favourite Call of Duty, because I didn't actually play Call of Duty 4 when it first came out. My first actual Call of Duty that I started playing was World at War, and then I've kind of continued with the series from there. So yeah, the time to kill is more like Black Ops than it is Modern Warfare 3, so something I'm really happy about. Next one here is about camos, and I do have a really great HD picture of all the camos that are going to be in the game, but I'm not actually sure if I'm allowed to show you guys, because they did actually say like no photography and stuff like that. I actually took this while I was playing, while I was right up against the screen, so I'm going to have to check to see if I can actually show you guys that picture. And, hopefully I can. Typically they are similar to the ones we actually saw before. They're probably most like Modern Warfare 2. You've got like Siberia, Blue Tiger, Bloodshot looks a little bit like Red Tiger as well, but there are some new ones. The ones that are actually new that look pretty good are Carbon Fiber, Cherry Blossom, that's actually quite cool. It's kind of pink and it's got like flowers. Next one is Art of War, and that's got all these oriental kind of symbols. Next one is Ronin, and again this is more like an oriental thing. It's very colourful, looks like there's some characters in there as well. And the final one that we had was Skulls, and this was when there was actually skulls on your gun, so that was something that was really cool. And obviously there's gold camo, but unfortunately gold camo wasn't actually available at Eurogamer. Someone's asking about kill streaks, or score streaks as they're now called. Score streaks have totally changed. The number of points have pretty much changed on all of them, and it's probably not even worth me telling you what kind of points there are now to obtain them, because they're probably going to get changed again before the game comes out. And I was actually talking to David Vonderhart. He was saying that they are actually going to have the ability to change the number of score you need to get the score streaks after the game comes out as well. So we're probably going to see the scores needed to obtain score streaks actually changing after the game comes out as well. Another one right here is the crossbow attachments. The crossbow attachments are the ACOG scope, and also you have an attachment called the tri-bolt. This actually means that you can fire 3 bolts without having to kind of reload. And when you have to kind of place the arrow on and then pull it back, you're not actually going to have to do that with the tri-bolt. You are going to be able to fire 3 bolts without kind of reloading. Question here that I am able to answer is about the care package edition of the game. The care package edition of the game isn't actually going to give you Call of Duty Elite in this year's game. Now the final one right here was, can you reset with a prestige token whenever you want, or do you have to be 10th prestige? I believe you can do it whenever you want, but that's currently how they actually showed it, but not sure if that's going to change from now until when the game comes out. So anyway guys, that's all the questions that you guys had to me. There were a couple there, stuff like the best gun, I actually did see that one. I'm actually going to do separate videos about each gun category because I made it my goal to play with every single gun, so I've got views on every single gun, and I'm going to break it down category by category, like best assault rifle, SMG, LMG, that kind of thing, and let you guys know what the best guns are going to be when the game comes out. So anyway guys, just want to say a big thanks for watching. Hopefully you know a little bit more about Black Ops 2 now. If you're still here and you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like guys, it really helps me out. If you've got any questions that you want answered about the Black Ops 2 multiplayer, drop me a tweet at 1tomreed1. Check out some of my previous videos, got those on screen right now, and I'll catch you guys with another video very soon.